everyone, it's Self and Treasure here, and welcome to this week's little gaming video. Welcome to the Outcast lovers. This game is actually a sequel to the Night Fisherman. If you guys recall, I did play that little indie game not too long ago, and it was a beautiful cinematic experience. Well, this is actually a sequel to that game, and in the last game, we actually had we were like blindsided by the fact that the fisherman was actually a smuggler trying to get a little immigrant boy across the English Channel before they were stopped by some immigration vigilantes. So this is a sequel to that. And it looks like we open up on a beach where the boy has washed ashore. And from what I'm understanding, this is actually going to be another cinematic experience where we can change between camera angles with the characters. So I'm really excited to see the continuation of the story. The sounds are beautiful. Ooh. I need to check something real quick. Okay, so the boy is walking towards the shore. Oh, hello. Mary, off screen. You're speeding again. Oh, shoot. Oh, and did you hear about Liv's uncle? Stupid bastard was drunk cycling again at high speed. Wait, what's the story there? So he swerves his bike off the promenade hill for some reason, hits the seawall, just dead on. He's flung over the handlebars right into the high tide. Oh, shit. Yep, flew straight in. Knocked his head on a rock, almost drowned. Oh, damn, is he alright? Well, he was. When he got to the hospital on the mainland, they checked his records. Turns out he was German, with no visa. Doctors called immigration, but the EPG got him first, and now he's gone. Oh, no. Hippocratic oath? More like hypocrite oath. Okay. So, Ola, look out! Ooh! Ooh. Ouch. That sounded very painful. Holy crap. Okay. Oh, fuck. Hello? Oh, okay. Mary, there's no spinal trauma, I think. Oh, God, why was he even in the road? Don't just help me get into the fucking car, Ola. Okay. Jeez, pushy. Good lord, he was just like stumbling his way across it. Man, should have been paying attention. Arrow keys. Okay. Oh, hello. Is that me? The New Observer. Immigrants flee the UK by Ola Quengana? Pardon me if I can't pronounce that correctly. Oh, and there's a little cartoon up as well. I'm starving. Why hasn't anyone worked the fields? Oh, it beats me. Ah, I get it. Political joke. Yay, politics. Channel Island Echo. Local hero doctor returns. Ah, that would explain why she was concerned about his spinal trauma and, yeah. Oh, hello. Okay. All right, so we're all sitting down at a little dinner and... Okay. Hello. You are Ola, a retired cartoonist. Okay, so that's Ola, so the other one is Mary and the little kid. Okay, got it. You watch the boy set down his knife and fork and plate in front of him emptied. He draws his arms back inside the blanket given to him by Mary, your partner. So that's Mary. Okay, yeah, right. He takes a few glances around your cluttered home and then seems to lose focus, staring idly forwards, lost in thought. You feel terrible about hitting him with your car. Okay. Oh, is this where we can go back and forth? What are you thinking? Oh, you sigh. I should have been paying attention. It's his fault for wandering into the road. Okay, let's go the compassionate route and be like, hey, I was supposed to be paying attention. That was totally my bad. And which is true. Pedestrians come first. Drivers need to pay attention. Man, I should have been paying attention. But it seems like... My nose is itchy. But it seems like he was in a bad way even before I hit him. I hope we can help. Mary gives you a soft, compassionate look. It's okay, babe. We only gave him a few contusions, a glancing bump. It's the hypothermia that's the real problem. Well, that and the fact that he might be concussed. Yeah, that's true. He must have fallen out of the smuggler's boats. Oh, he's lucky I'm a doctor. Hypothermia is easy to miss. Drink your tea, kid. The boy doesn't respond. Ola, do something. The concussion, he's got to stay awake. He blankly looks at you and you lean towards him. Try to bribe him with sweets, communicate with gestures. Let's use gestures first because, yeah, I mean, it's easy to pantomime something and, people can easily, mimic it. So let's try that and see what happens. You point at the boy's mug, then point at your own. Yours is empty, but you grab it with both hands and pantomime drinking from it. So the boy is bemused as you glug away at thin air. I actually ran out of coffee myself. I need to get some. It's totally empty. I'm so upset. I can't glug at some coffee for real right now. What the hell are you doing? He's not an alien. He knows how drinking works. You put your mug down and smack your lips with satisfaction. Next, you move the boy's mug closer to him, repeatedly pointing between his mouth and the mug. The boy smiles for the first time, amused by the ridiculous show before him. Well, at least I tried. Embarrassed, you turn back to Mary. You hear a slurp beside you, and the boy is nonchalantly drinking his tea, which Mary finds quite comical. After a moment's pause, you decide to keep the light mood rolling. So, picture this. You're in a bar, and in walks the EPG member, a politician, oh my fucking Christ, don't bring those racist bastards up. We're already having enough of a hard time this evening. It's insane that they even factor into this shit. The English Protection Group are violent vigilantes, not an official national force. How are they even tolerated? It just makes no sense. But immigration enforcement just allow it. They allow dickhead armed thugs to do their job for them. Then whatever leftover migrants the EPG passes them, they just take into custody. Fucking half a job. I read the other day that they're just held in immigration enforcement facilities for God knows how long until they decide to deport them. Half of them don't even end up in the right country. Mary looks at the boy. If he went into their care, quote unquote, now, he'd not come out until they deem him an adult, at which point they'd even ship him off to fucking wherever. How did it get to this? Mary falls quiet, having run out of steam. I was just trying to tell a joke, man. Sheesh. You both laugh at as the tension dissipates. You check on the boy, and he seems oddly unfazed by Mary's diatribe. I'm sorry, love. Go on, tell your joke. No, I don't feel like it right now. Look behind you. I can only assume who that is. And they're getting closer to the house. Oh, God. Okay. No, come on now. I'm sorry. Please. Oh, the moment has passed. Hola. Fine. Tell the joke about the bar, tell a different joke. Okay, let's go ahead and tell a different joke because that seemed to kind of... Oh, boy. I'll just tell a different one. What's an EPG's favorite Disney song? I Just Can't Wait to Be King? Good one, but no. Tell me. Put that thing back where it came from, or so help me. That's not a real Disney song. I know exactly what movie that's from. That's not a real Disney song. Geez, Ola, that's dark. The kid's right here. You both giggle like much younger women, and surprisingly, the boy is also laughing. That's it. Put that thing... You repeat the punchline, trying to keep the kid laughing. Does he understand? The boy's laughter fades away, and yours follows. Can you understand us, little guy? Not if you can. His gaze returns to his lap, unresponsive again. What are we going to do with him? Well, I don't know. He walked straight out of the ocean in the middle of the night with no English, a handful of European coins in his pocket, and nobody else around. I'm pretty sure we're right to avoid the hospital and the EPG. Yes, but we should take him to the police. It's not as if the kid's going to press charges for the fender bender. You and me are all in the clear. The facilities aren't so bad. They keep him safe from the EPG once he's in the system. Yeah, for now. He'd be there a long while, and who knows what nut job we'll have in office next. Neon sign! Neon sign! Behind you! People with flashlights! That's fucking scary. Yeah, well, assuming nothing too drastic changes, he'd be safe, though. Yeah, behind the bars. This isn't like you, Mary. Where's the woman who thinks doctors who ring immigration are hypocrites? This is a child, Ola. He's too fragile to go his own way. If we take him directly to the police, we can at least make sure he's provided for and safe. What other choice do we have? Look online for strangers who might take him in? Ola gestures around the room. He might like to stay here. The boy shrinks a little as both of you eye him. Ola, be serious. We don't know jack shit about kids. We made that choice 20 years ago. It's not like we can ask him, and we need to decide if this as soon as possible before we're guilty of hiding a migrant. He'd be in constant danger from the EPG here. It's not like we give visitors. We live in the furthest arse end of nowhere, and we're already outcasts. It's a huge commitment that you're talking about here. There's a system in place for people like him to be looked after, fed, and protected. Oh, listen to yourself. The system. The system would have him in fluorescent lit prison with 50 other kids for years. Ola, this is a child. How many times do I have to emphasize? He's a child. It's years of our life, a total overhaul of our day-to-day, and we're just getting old. But he be with real people. Not social workers. Have a family, even if it's not his own. Or at least stay free in case his real one shows up behind you. Ugh, it's frustrating. Yeah, in constant danger of being discovered and going to that fluorescent lit room anyway, or worse, but with the two of us now in jail. You look at the boy, and he looks small and a little fearful. Your raised voices seem to have put him on edge. Fine, we'll let the system deal with him. Mary, I'm begging. Handing him in is wrong. Okay, let's do this one, because Ola is really, really wanting to keep the kid and just keep him out of harm's way, even though harm's way is walking up towards their house right now. Good Lord. You think they stop at other houses first. Why do they have to choose us? You know, why do they have to choose us? Like, out of all the other houses that are around. Mary, I'm begging. Handing him in is wrong. Think of the difference that we can make. Don't let him grow up locked away. Mary considers for a moment and then sighs. You're right. I never wanted to be a parent. Can we at least agree that we'll try to find him somewhere else better suited for him to live permanently? I'm sure there's a charity somewhere, people whose life work is dedicated to this stuff that would take him in. We can try that. But if that fails, no turning back. Mary looks at the boy and she gives in. He shouldn't grow up behind bars. Okay, we're doing this. We'll try to find somewhere better, though. Agreed. We'll try. You'll see. You'll fall in love with him. Okay. How about we'll try? Okay, so we'll try to find him a new place as opposed to actually keeping him ourselves. Okay. Agreed. We'll try. Well, I'll choose that one for now. The house suddenly feels as if it were somehow heavier with the weight of your decision. The boy lets out a whimper and his hands go to his temples and you lean towards him. What's wrong, little guy? Did you hear? You're going to stay here for a while. You raise his chin, he has his eyes closed, and his face looks pained, as if he might start crying, and he rubs at his head. I think he has a headache. The concussion? Don't let him go to sleep. Oh, I guess it's time for some bedtime music. Oh, God, I suppose he has to get used to it sooner or later. You love it. I absolutely do not. Now, time for some smooth jazz. Ooh, there's a knock. Oh, no. Oh, no, there's a knock at the door. Okay, stunned by the knock at the door, you turn the music down. Ooh. Okay, all right, well, it's time to go into hiding now. A voice comes through the door. Officer, open up. This is the immigration enforcement. We're searching the area and we'd like to speak with you. Oh, Mary, shit, how did they get here so fast? Oh, fuck, we gotta hide him. Open up! Go, go, go! Wait, where though? Into the utility room, out the back door. Let's go out the back door. Back door maybe? Run him over to the dunes? But what if they send someone around the back? Just go. You stand and walk to the door as Mary bundles the boy in her arms and runs out the back door. 1 second, officer. You take a moment to steel yourself, tell yourself you're doing the right thing. You exhale, then open the door to see 3 men in black uniforms. Oh, good evening, officers. Did you say something about illegals? That's not conspicuous at all. The officers enter the property and they're polite. They ask you if you've seen anything unusual, what rumors you've heard about smuggling in the area. When all's done, they walk back up towards the path to the main road, and you hear the slam of the van doors. Once you're sure they're gone, you fetch Mary and the boy from the dunes. The outside world does not hear of the boy again for 6 years. 6 years. So does that mean that we kept the boy for 6 years? And that's it? Huh. Well, that's not the end for me, because I know that there's multiple endings to this game, just like there was in the first one. So I'm going to play through at least one more ending, and then we'll call it there. God, that's got to be so scary, so lonely. No family, no friends, can't speak English. You're forced into a situation you probably had no control over whatsoever, and now you're completely alone. God, that's so scary. It's so scary. From the beginning, where I'm going to choose the different answers from before. So he shouldn't have been in the road. I can't keep blaming myself for that. It was out of my control. I just still feel terrible about it, though, you know? Oh, you're probably just still in shock. Mary gives you a soft, compassionate look. It's okay, babe. Okay, and it looks like this is just repeating itself. So, okay, I'm going to skip over this and see if we come across something new. Okay, so this is where we're going to try and convince the kid to drink his tea, because we want to try and keep him awake, excuse me. So, let's see. We did gestures last time. Let's do sweets and see what changes. Do we have any sweets, Mary? Mary reaches into a pocket and pulls out a roll of Werther's Originals. What white nonsense is this? They remind me of my grandfather, and they're so relaxing. Mary passes you the butterscotch caramels, and you unwrap one with disdain and then point it at the tea. Drink some tea and you can have this delicious sweet, little man. The boy looks at the sweet and then back at his lap, uninterested. Fucking Werther's. Mary, honestly. When it's more for me. Mary flashes her eyes at you, plucks the caramel from your hand, and eats it. After a moment's pause, you decide to keep the light mood joke. Okay, we told a different joke before, so let's go ahead here. I'm going to... damn it, I skipped right over it. Shit. An EPG member, a politician, and something else, a shitbag, walks into a bar, and the barkeeper says, "On your own today, Mr. Prime Minister?" Okay, so they're making fun of the Prime Minister. He's all three of those guys. Ha ha ha. Okay, I get it. I gotcha. You both giggle like much younger women, and surprisingly, the boy is also laughing. Okay. Let's see. How about we do fine? We'll let the system handle him. What about... Oh, freedom. Oh, okay. Here we go. Oh, fuck you. I've done my part to kids like him. And she's like, man, I can't believe that you're agreeing with him. I think that's what was being said before, and I pay taxes into the system to support him. It's not my fault they're shit. We vote for them to get better. We have done for years. Oh, so the doctors who ring immigration are hypocrites, but it's fine when you do it because you pay your taxes? Here, he loses goddamn life. This isn't our fight, and it's futile. We've done enough, and there's no obligation to bear this burden ourselves. Okay. Oh, now it's back to me. Let's see. This is pointless. I can't believe I married you. Okay, let's continue with the tension between them. I can't believe I married you. You don't earn karma and then get to do something horrible like it's a cheat day on your diet. Your fury hangs thickly in the air as Mary's eyes well over. Don't let him doze off. All right, it's time for some bedtime music. That really loud jazz music. Oof, that's not even bedtime music that I would even listen to. No, thank you. Don't. I hate that stuff. I don't give a fuck right now, Mary. Ooh, so much tension. Yay. Okay, stunned by a knock at the door, you turn the music down. Okay. Yikes. Okay, great. Fun. Okay, well, let's see what happens. A voice comes through the door. Open up. This is the immigration enforcement. We're searching the area. We'd like to speak with you. Mary, shit. How did they get here so fast? Mary just shrugs, and the boy looks really scared. You walk over to the door. Open up. Mary, I'm not sure about this. Let the officers in. Okay, Mary, I'm not sure about this. It's not on us. You hang your head, then open the door to see the three men in black uniforms. Good evening, officers. He's right here. Please be gentle with him. The officers enter the property. They're polite and they take their statements. When all is done, the boy is walked back up the path to the main road, still wearing the blanket Mary had given him. You hear the slam of the van doors, and the outside world does not hear of the boy again for 6 years. Is that it? Did we just give him up like that? Ooh, that gives me a bad feeling in my stomach. I don't like it. Oh, I don't like it. I know that there are more endings to this game than that, but I don't want to give all of them away. I want you guys to go try this game out for yourselves. So links to this game will be in the description box below. Go give it a try. Go show the developers some love. Let them know what you thought of the game. I want to hear what you thought about the game in the comments below as well. So we got a really good ending, and we also got a not so good, very uncomfortable ending. So I was like, woo, okay, that just sent like shivers down my spine. I did not like that. That was just awful to read, and it's like, shit, what are they gonna do with that poor kid, you know? And the like I said, the kid probably had to come over with somebody. So I'm actually really curious to see what the next episode of this game is going to be like. Are we going to get a perspective from the kid's family? Are we going to get a perspective to before this all started for the kid? Like, I'm really curious. I'm really curious to find out what the next episode is going to be like. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and leave this video here. It's a delightful little game. I do like the cinematics that they had. It just creates a really cool in-depth experience for the audience. I really like that about these games. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and quit rambling there. So really cool game. Awesome job, guys. Can't wait to see the next episode. I'm really curious to see where this story is going. So well done. Very well done. Awesome. I'm very glad that I was able to get a chance to play it. So, woo, awesome. If you guys did like this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. And if you want to subscribe to the channel for more content from myself, feel free to do so down below. We also have a Discord server, so if you want to stop on in or pop on in or say hello, I'll be there to greet you. And as always, thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope you enjoyed today's little video. And don't forget to do awesome, be awesome, and stay awesome. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye. Bye-bye.